The year is 2020. As the old financial empires collapsed and crypto drowned in noise and false prophets, one man lost everything. And in that loss, he was called. Through the wreckage of his own failure and the precision of his charts, a higher force revealed what others could not see and entrusted him with a mission to guide others through the chaos he barely survived. They call him Sacred Prophet. And now, the revelation is yours to claim.
Okay. All right.
Welcome, everyone, to Sunday Fuel for November 9th, 2025. I'm your humble and meek host, Tom, Sacred Prophet Hartman.
Okay.
My sound effects board is not working right now. I'm joined, as ever, by my plucky sidekick and Aaron in training, Peter, Bad Guru Hartman. Say hi to everyone, Peter.
Hi to everyone, Peter. Are we both wearing red? Oh, no, I didn't notice.
You didn't realize we're both wearing. I thought we were doing that on purpose.
No. We stopped doing that when we were 8.
No, the deal is that when my outfit shows up, if there's both of us in the same outfit, you got to go change.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't realize.
You didn't realize you have that micro pattern thing going on, and you have the whole thing going on. So you did this on purpose.
It's checkered.
No, it's doing the whole fuzzy thing when you're moving.
Is
the
it
wavy thingy? Yeah.
I think that's just your illness is causing you psychosis.
When the alpha comes into the room, the beta is supposed to go change their clothes and come back. You took advantage of me being sick today in order to do something that you know is just going to absolutely aggravate me. If there's anything I don't want, is for us to look the same.
Okay. Well, you can't really change that.
Now, the good thing about being sick is these dulcet tones here right now. That's just giving you that brown noise inside of you. For some people,
you always have dulcet tones.
No, there's especially this rumbly thing going on, which is pretty nice. For some people, it'll give them feelings. I get that. For other people, it'll make them want to go to the bathroom. That's what the brown noise does. It has different effects for different people. I know who are my people. It's sort of like cilantro. If it tastes like soap, get out of here. If it tastes delicious, you're on my team.
Okay.
Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah. What about Bitcoin?
My life doesn't revolve around Bitcoin. Well, it shouldn't revolve around Bitcoin, but it does, because Bitcoin is an indicator, right? You like how I said that there? Bitcoin isn't just an asset, it is an indicator. And you know what that indicator is telling me? The bottom is officially in, TM. Take that to the bank.
To the bank.
To the bank. All right. Bitcoin, that's it. What's the whole thing? Have fun staying poor. Last chance to get Bitcoin below 105. And all other coins are shit coins or whatever it is. Also, NASDAQ, S&P, up and to the right. Peter, let's pop up the chart over here and we can see what's going on.
We have someone in the chat who is asking, Samantha Barley, life coach, are y'all twins or something? She said of something, but it's a little like you.
The same thing happened to us last Friday. Last Thursday. We were in the same shirts, and someone came into the chat and they said, is one of you AI? Is this an AI show? I was like, oh my God, twins now are going to be triggering AI suspicions. Right? Because that has to be what you assume. People out there are dying to have twins because they don't know how terrible it is.
It's pretty good.
I can't wait to be a twin individual. But until then,
a twin individual.
Yeah, a twin individual is someone who. Let's not get dark here.
I know what it is. I just want you to say it.
Well, one of us has to go, and I think we both want it to be you first.
There's a small chance that we both go at the exact same time. You don't get to be a twin individual,
What if we're in like the reception room, like the lobby in the next world together, and we're like, look, the way that we do it here is when you come in, That's who you are. You're reincarnated with this person now. And you're like, I'll just scream until when I'm born. And I was like, this baby's really screaming a lot. His twin seems perfectly calm and smiling, but this twin is really screaming his head off. I'll be like, not again.
As long as I'm born first, that's all that matters to me.
The bottom is in. All right, Peter, you're not pulling up my screen here?
Oh, I don't know. I thought we were talking
You
about
have
twin stuff,
one
big
job
stuff.
to do. And that's everything that I asked you to do. And somehow
Right.
you managed not to be able to do that.
I messed it up.
So we have S&P bottoming. All right. So we had this big drop in the S&P last week. If we take a look at levels here. All right. We have to do this quickly because I got a little gas in the tank and I got to go to New York in a couple of hours. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this. We have the S&P from all-time highs down to this pullback. Now, we look at these pullbacks as wonderful buying opportunities. Why? Because are we going to have 10 years of a bear market, Peter? Hell no. Are we going to have situations where the market is going to go down violently and not bounce back up? Hell no. Why? Because the powers that be want it up and to the right. That's right, up and to the right. That's the world you live in, folks. And if you don't realize that, if you think I'm full of nonsense, you don't believe me, what do I say to everyone, Peter? That's right. Zoom out. Zoom that chart out. And if you see this chart as anything other than bullish all the way, then you have a touch of the Schiferian tuberculosis. Okay, you have a doomsday, sky is falling, chicken little mentality, because if you're not perpetually bullish until the end of the empire, you're ridiculous. All right, so bottom is in as far as I'm concerned, because a bunch of the headwinds that we were worried about, they're fading away. And we know they're going to clear up the government shutdown at some point. All right. So we had a fall on the S&P down to the weekly level. And now the next level up for S&P this week that you want to be targeting, if you're going to be targeting anything on the short term, is really 67.91, which I just realized is where we opened at.
Wait. What are we talking? We're talking about. We're not talking about Bitcoin right now.
No, this is levels for the S&P.
All right, let's make that clear. Start it over.
We're taking a look at the equity levels now for the S&P, NASDAQ, and Bitcoin. For the S&P, the weekly level we should be targeting here is this level here at 67.92. Now, as I'm saying that, I realize that's exactly where we hit just now when markets opened. So, yeah, we know what we say when we reach a level from underneath, short it. Fine. Look, it's fine. It's possible that the price comes down further from here, but I don't think that we go much lower than we did before. I think we're going to make higher lows, and we're going to head back up to all-time highs. So for the S&P, the weekly level is 67.92. Since we already reached that now, you can't target that for the week. You want to see what price does around this level. If it pulls down to a lower high, go long. If it goes above that line, pulls back on top of it, goes above that line, pulls back on top of it, then you go long still. Next up, NASDAQ. The NASDAQ level above us, the weekly level that was just created, is 25,537. It was created on Friday. So right now, the NASDAQ opened up at 25,332 or thereabouts, and we're looking for a 78 basis point move up, so 198 points up to that level. Once again, Peter, if we reach that level from underneath, what do we do?
Short it.
And if we go above it and come back over it, what do we do?
Go long.
Exactly. Very simple. Rinse and repeat, right? It's all about nailing the entries, nailing the exits. That's what we're all here for. And Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin. It's not opened yet. We're going to find that out officially at 9 p.m. tonight, what the official level is, but it looks to be around 103. 103 looks to be around what the level will be for Bitcoin. What does that mean? It means that the price is above it right now. We could totally see a pullback to that line, maybe, but you can see already Bitcoin is rocketing up. All right, Peter, how do you feel about Bitcoin now?
Well, I mean, look, Bitcoin has made me, will they, won't they? ups and downs. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I feel like anything could happen, and I don't know. Tomorrow I could wake up and it's at 62. So
You're right, except you're wrong. Bitcoin is going to go up and to the right, never pull back from here to eternity. 1 million Bitcoin. No, guys. No, guys. We're here for the trading. Pay attention to what happens around this level. Because we are here at the close tonight, so from between 7 and 9 will be the last 2-hour candle here for this week. Anything can happen. The price of Bitcoin can fall. But because we went over that line, that level of 103, the likelihood is that we remain bullish. If we take a look at the liquidation levels here for Bitcoin, we'll see that it is, again, there's no euphoria over here. We have 10 billion on the short side, 274 million on the bullish side. So we have 10 billion that could be liquidated from the shorts. That's a 10% move up if it does, and that would bring us somewhere to 10% up from here would be 115. Right? Not all-time highs. It would be a lower high, but we'll see what happens after there. We're not here to make predictions as to what Bitcoin will do forever and on and on and on. We know that Bitcoin's going to go up and to the right, just like everything else. If you don't believe me, what do I say?
zoom out.
Zoom out. All right? Zoom out and it goes up and to the right. But for now, as we're trading it, we're going to be cautious here at this, since we're extended into a little bit of a overbought territory. We can get a pullback to 103 and then go long from over there in order to ride it all the way up to the next level, which is 111.3. That's what I'm looking for, Peter, in equities.
I got a question.
Let's hear it.
When the government shutdown ends, or in December, Jerome Powell, will there be a boost to Bitcoin?
Yes. So the Treasury General account right now is sitting above $1 trillion of cash in the federal government's checking account at the Fed. And that money's not just going to stay there. That money needs to get spent. So once the shutdown is over, the longer the shutdown takes, which is now the longest shutdown in history, the more that money needs to be spent as soon as possible in order to shore things up. So we'll see. Now, does it make me nervous that Donald Trump is not really talking about ending the shutdown in any reasonable time frame? Yes. Do I think that Papa Trump will do what's good for the empire? Yes. All right. He's got Dreamboat Besson on his team. They know what's up. They know what's up. So he just has to give it a little bit of ground. Oh, just as I say that. He's got to give a little bit of ground. And that's it. Well, look, for China, the tariff thing, he gave all the ground back. He did what was necessary. He reneged on almost everything. Some say that the United States was in a worse position with the tariff-wise after the deal with China than before. But pshaw. What he gave to us was the opportunity for markets to go down and for us now to go long. That's what we call alpha. I mean, it's not technically alpha, but people like throwing around that word to mean profit.
He didn't bend when it came to Canada, at least not from what I heard. And okay, but forget that. Jerome Powell, December, you expecting a rate cut? Is there going to be some activity there that's going to affect Bitcoin?
We don't really need the rate cut. What we need is the Fed will do what the markets price in. Right. So if the markets are pricing in, hey, you don't want to give us this rate cut? Send it. Let's torch this place and drag Powell out of his Federal Reserve hovel, put him up on that podium and go, because we're data dependent, we're cutting rates. So if he needs that to happen, if he needs an emergency cut, that's what we'll do. Okay? That's how we do it here in the empire.
Okay, good.
Plain word about that.
All right, so you said S&P, Bitcoin. Did you do NASDAQ?
Yeah, S&P, NASDAQ, Bitcoin, we did. The only other thing to take a look at here is the dollar, which is has pulled back. So from last Wednesday, the dollar started pulling back. Is it going to break this is going to move into a bullish stance? We don't know yet. What we're expecting is at least for Bitcoin to pull back to the this is the trend here. And so that trend level's around 98.5 on the DX futures. So we'll see what happens there. Look, the higher the dollar goes up, the more likely the Fed has to cut. So it's one of those things that the dollar, just like the Bitcoin, is an indicator, and an indicator, a proxy for financial stress within the system. The higher that goes up, you can rest assured His Holiness Powell and Papa Trump will do what needs to be done in order to bring markets back in line, because everybody wants the markets to go up and to the right. And who wants to go down, Peter? Who are the only people who want the stock market to go down? Peter Schiff. That's exactly right. Everyone else wants the stock market to go up and to the right. So I think we're in safe hands. All right.
All right.
I can't talk much longer.
You're going to New York for what reason?
I'm going to New York this is for Traders Post. We're going to the Bazinga event, the FinTech Awards event, and then we're going to be doing a meetup over there for Traders Post. If you guys are interested, you can always feel free to stop by. I will talk your ear off about all things monetary policy, macro, not individual names. I don't care about individual names except Bitcoin. You can talk to me about that as well. We'll be there until Wednesday, and then we'll be back with even more news. By then, I expect Bitcoin to be at least at all-time highs, if not double where it is right now, TM.
If that happens, I'm going to be streaming without you. We can't not have content on Sacred Profit.
I'll just be on my phone, streaming from New York. And we did it. We did it, guys.
We did it. All right, Tom, I hope you feel better.
I've been very clear. I care not at all if Bitcoin goes up or goes down. I just care if my trade is profitable or unprofitable. That's it. Come at me.
I know you're feeling sick. Really appreciate you doing this stream. Just like my boy RFK Jr. says, take some Tylenol. All right, take some Tylenol. Feel better soon. All right.
I have to wait till I'm pregnant to take Tylenol. I think I misheard something, but I think I have to be pregnant to take Tylenol.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Only pregnant women should take Tylenol. I think that's what he was saying. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's it. If you guys are interested, Peter, it's all kinds of things I wanted to talk about. I just don't know the energy for it. I updated the indicators. They're even more useful now, the core indicators for Sacred Profit, because as I've been trading prop firms with live on Price Action Live almost every day during the week, I've been going, I can make the indicator better this way and this way and this way in order to help me make money better. And it's been working.
We got to do a series on that.
I know, we got to do a series on that. I'm really waiting for a payout, and then I'm going to be flaunting it to everybody. But I'm so excited. But I'm sick, so people have to wait for that.
I get it. Well, feel better soon. Take care, brother.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back next Sunday with even more fuel and even more Sunday. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's just wrap it up right there.